Man, she's here. All right, she's here. She's locked. She's loaded. She is ready. Hailing all the way from the US at the moment. If you don't know, she is, man, she is so gifted. Absolutely gifted, brilliant at what she does. I'm not just talking about anyone. No, 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 no. I'm speaking about a pop vocalist. All right, I'm talking about someone who is absolutely sensational, standing in the gap, really bringing people together when it comes to her music, lifting up the name of Jesus. She does what she does best, and that is being a trailblazer, expanding her global fan base. Of course, she's so good at the music, as featured on places like ESPN. She is that good. She's brilliant. She's fantastic. She is Blanca, ladies and gentlemen.
Are locked in. So good to be with you guys
Man,
today.
thank you so much for taking the time out and chatting to us this afternoon. Just very quickly, for those who don't know, and of course, for those who are hearing you for the very, very, very first time, briefly, if we had to ask you, Blanca, what are you most passionate about? What would your answer be?
My answer would be my passion comes to bringing hope and encouragement to people's stories. I myself didn't grow up in church, but have walked of losses and have seen how God's just been faithful and has brought me
Wow.
through so much that I want to share kind of my story through song to hopefully encourage others in their journey.
I love that, man. How long have you been in the music industry, though?
I've been in the music industry, believe it or not, it's going to be 20 years
Wow.
coming up here. So it's been quite some time. I started in a group called
Okay.
Group One Crew. If any, diehard fans are out there, they would
No,
know
you're
me from.
lying. Are you
Yes,
serious?
I'm serious.
Oh my what I love the music. I love Group One
Yes.
Cruise. Yeah, I'm a huge fan. That's
Well,
brilliant.
I'm the girl from Group One Crew. I started with them back in 2006.
Wow.
Um, and here I am, still doing it, years and years later.
Okay. So you decided to go solo, right?
I did.
Uh,
After the birth of my son, I just took some time off from the group and then came back and said, I think this is my time to just explore what it is to be a solo artist.
yeah.
So
Okay. How's that journey been for you though? I mean, I suppose it's, being a solo artist is very different from being part of a group, and I'm assuming that the expectations are kind of leveled amongst everybody, but I suppose when you're a solo artist, everything falls onto you. I mean, how's it been for you
nailed
thus
it.
far?
You nailed it. There's so many pros and cons, but I started my journey. I was, 18, 19 years old when I started in the group and had the boys. They were like family to me and we
Mm,
kind of balanced each other out. I was like, I just want to sing. Like I don't put me to speak too long in front of everyone. So, where one was weak, the other was strong,
mm,
but we had each other through the wins and the losses through all of it. In the solo aspect, I feel like it's such journey, even though it's been challenging because I believe it's out of your comfort zone that God really stretches you and
yeah,
grows you. So I had to step up to the plate and realize like, hey, no, you're not just the voice. You have a voice that I've given you to speak and to share and to sing. And so I've been able to discover all those parts of
sure.
myself in a very challenging way. But I'm grateful for it. I love the guys still to this day. They have a special place in my heart, but I'm
Yeah.
definitely grateful for the journey as a solo artist to just like be stretched by the Lord and grow in those other areas.
I love that. I mean, is there a difference in terms of who Blanca is today compared to who Blanca was when she was part of the group at the time? I mean, and I'm asking this because I do understand that, when seasons change and with the seasons that changes in your life, there's a change that comes to you as the individual as well. And just really, what does that look like for you at the moment?
I'm going to give a short kind of storyline. When I got saved, I gave my life to the Lord. I was 17 years old, my
Mm-hmm.
senior year of high school, and I met these guys that had a passion for music at the church that I started attending.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like immediate. I got surrounded by this incredible family, church family, and we started Group One Crew out of that space. But I was just like, just starting my journey with the Lord as I'm starting this journey in music.
Yeah.
So when I look back at that girl, she had so much growth that needed to happen, so much healing that needed to happen in her heart.
Mm,
I had a lot of anxiety, a lot of just struggles that I was facing that had to develop over time.
yeah.
So now, hindsight, my current statement that I'm like grabbing onto is life is happening for you, not to you. And I feel
Wow.
like that's what God has taught me through all of it, is that he uses it all. There's so much of those challenges that in the moment I'm like, why do I have to go through this? Like, I don't understand. This is difficult. But now I look back and I'm like, man, God, you're so good in
Yeah.
how all of it was used for the bigger purpose of your plan in my life. And so it all served its role. And I'm grateful for every season in the journey, but I definitely can see that I'm not the same girl that I was, when
Yeah.
I started years ago.
I love that. It's interesting you said that because at the beginning of the show today, one of the theme I had for Motivation Monday, all right, was let me actually pull it up. Let me do this. Let me just pull it up for you very quickly. So I had the theme for Motivation Monday, and the theme was the pain is proof that you are called. And I think
Mm,
sometimes we forget.
love that.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes we forget that when you are called and when you're part of the chosen ones, man, the pain is, man, it's tough, and it's not often the greatest feelings. And sometimes, Blanca, we get into the space where we do question and we do ask, but why? I mean, I'm serving you for so long. My heart is with you. My heart is for you. Yet you've kind of go through this pain, and then you release the song. Are you ready? And to me, it's become a song that brings so much joy when you listen to it. Like there's so much joy attached to listening to the song. When I tell you that I cannot stop playing it, whether it be on this drive time show or whether it be on the Saturday show that I have as well, this song has become part of my playlist throughout the week. Before I get into the entirety of this song, the title is where I need to start at. Are you
Okay.
ready? Please help me understand the heart and the thought behind this title. Are you ready?
The title, Are You Ready, it speaks on what you're saying, the joy, the hope, the expectancy
Mm,
of what is to come. But it's also a remembrance because you can't really have that hope in what's to come without looking back on what's already been done. And I think that's where the song was birthed out of, is like when I look back and see all the ways that God has showed up in my life, how can I not be expectant that
sure.
he's going to do something new in this season? So I want to be ready for it. I think the mindset is where it starts, believing that he's capable to do something new in your life, having the expectancy to like see the miracle happen. And I think when you set your mind on those things, God can really show up and work in a big way. So this song came out top of the year, and I just felt like it was so timely for me.
Mm,
And to see the response of how people have been connecting to it,
yeah,
I feel like it's kind of being across, just the church family of like, man, he's doing something new, and
yeah.
we want to be ready.
I mean, also because the song has such a pop version to it, I think the song also kind of transcends and it breaks down so many barriers that we have when it comes to young people specifically. Right, and I think that's why I really like the song because it's not just any song, man. It's one of those songs where if you listen to it, you're thinking, is this a song that I'll play in a club? Then you listen, then you listen to the lyrics and you're like, oh, it's gospel. Oh wait, but they're speaking
Yeah.
about Jesus. This is brilliant. This is amazing. I mean, what made you kind of compose it and put it together in this aspect? And if I'm not mistaken, I'm not sure if it's on this one or if it's in on one of your previous songs. I think Fred Hammond also assisted in
It's this one.
in
Yeah,
this
yes,
one.
this
Yeah.
one. I feel like this is my calling. This is
Wow.
what I do. I want to bring a fresh perspective to these sounds that connect with young people, trailblazing and connecting these two pieces. Kirk Franklin, Fred Hammond, some of these legendary artists were so iconic in the time when I gave my life to the Lord. And to take a song like, it's called Let the Praise Begin. It's from Fred Hammond. It's what I sampled in Are You Ready in the chorus. it was like merging these two parts of my world where everything began and where I'm at now. So it's like blending R&B, blending kind of this urban take on
Yeah.
music sounds, but mixing it with this message is like I feel like it's the perfect blend. So I'm glad that you saw that and that it you liked it because that's what the
Man,
goal was.
man, listen, I didn't just like it, eh? And I didn't just see it. I felt it. Okay? I felt it down deep in my soul. It was so good. All right? Each time I listen to it, man, it makes me want to dance. I'm not even joking. I'm not even blowing smoke. Like, literally, whenever I listen to it, I'm like, this is the music, man. This song makes you want to pull out your best moves. It makes you want to go crazy. It makes you want to
Yes.
dance, lose yourself, and I think part of why I love the song so much is because I can resonate with it. I think that it's important to understand that God created music and we're able to do something like this. Speaking about creating music, please let me know. Is there anything coming after this? Is there
Yes,
any new music that I need to keep an eye out of?
I
Um,
do. I have a new song that's about to drop on May 9th, next Friday, a brand new song called Safety, and
mm,
it features I absolutely love. His name is Called Out Music.
Called Out
He's
Music. I know Called Out
yeah,
Music. I love his music.
he's so good.
Yes,
He's from the
he is.
UK
Yes.
and he's featured on this song. So
Wow.
definitely be on the lookout. That's my next single coming out. And then I have a whole album that's dropping later on this year. So definitely be, tuned in to all the things that
Okay.
I'm
Okay. All right. Okay. So you're dropping the song next weekend, Friday. All right, with featuring Called Out Music.
yes.
Blanca, I let's drop it together next weekend, Friday. Let's drop it
Let's do it.
together. Yeah, yeah. Let's set up another one. Let's set up another conversation. Come next weekend, Friday, and then we'll launch it on Friday after the conversation. Let's do that. Let's set it up.
Do it. I would love that.
Yes. All right. It's locked and loaded. I'll pop the email. We'll get it set up for the Executive Fund. I'm super excited. I cannot wait to hear the song. I'm already thinking about how amazing it's going to be. But up until then, Blanca, if people want to follow you, if they want to follow your journey, your music, and what you're doing in terms of social media and just what it looks like, please do give us your social media details.
Yes, you guys, if you want to connect with me, please go find me on all social platforms at official Blanca or just go to my website at officialblanca.com. I have everything linked there. You can see all the stuff that I'm doing, the music that's coming out, and connect with me there as well.
Perfect. And of course, Blanca is spelled Blanca. All right. So like Bianca, but Blanca. So Blanca. Blanca, thank you so much. It's been an absolute delight and pleasure chatting to you. We will be chatting again next weekend, Friday, for the new single,
Yes.
man.
Thank you so much. Thank you for the love and support that you're showing my music. It means the world to me.
Absolutely. Thank you for putting out such amazing music. Looking forward to it. Have a lovely week ahead of you.
You too.
Thank
Take
you
care.
so much.
God bless.
Thank you. All right. That was Blanca. And I tell you what.